buddy. What's up? Good morning. Oh gosh, spilling stuff everywhere. What is up? Let's get these things going and rolling. Colts got the W yesterday, a big W. In fact, we are tied for first in the NFL when I thought we'd be tied for last in the NFL this season. But good morning. Going to go over sales from the weekend. How you guys doing? Sales up or down? I printed these off last night. So while everyone's coming in here, I'm going to look and see if I had any more sales over on Poshmark. Because I didn't have any. Nope, no more sales on Poshmark. Let's see Depop. I did not have any on Depop. Let's be honest. Depop. Offers. Offer on whatever that is. Let's see. 17 on 24. That's not too bad, but I'm going to counter, and I know they're probably not going to accept. Not to be negative. There's been a problem making your offer. Send offer. Oh, okay. And then let's look at selling. Sold nothing on there. Mercari, real quick. Make sure I didn't have any sales overnight. My listings. And in progress, nada. Mercari, Depop, nothing. Good morning, Juliet. Know what? What time is it? It's Monday morning. Kids are asleep. Wifey's asleep. We're on fall break. So I'm the one up this morning and the dog. Good morning from Western Washington. Woo! Western Washington. That's basically the Pacific Ocean. I mean, it is Sea Traveler. But welcome. Good morning. It is 5:49 where you live. That is crazy early. Howdy, all you crazy cool kids. What's up? On a plane today going to London. That's right, Angry Otter. But I had to say good morning. Have fun in London. Have a blast. I know you're going to go there and you're probably going to like any of the antique stores or any little like markets that you see. You're going to have an itch to go to. But that's awesome. Can't wait to hear about it when you get back. Have fun. Be safe. Pam. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Pam. You know what I think about. You guys know what I think about. I'm going to show you right now. This is what I think about. Right here. This is what I think about. Whenever I see Pam, she knows it. She knows it. Right here. Pam. What? Pam? Is it Pam? Well, Pam. No, my name is Pam. Sorry. That's it. That's it. What's up, Amy D? Amy D got some boxes here to pack today for sure. I think I have 4 boxes to pack. Good morning, Zach. Thanks for popping in. Dora, good morning. How are any estate sales this weekend? I did not go to any, but I know that's your thing. My sales are down, but ASP is the same. That's good. That's kind of this time of year. Sales usually are good, but the ASP for sure is really good. You'll see that during this live. The first and second thing I sold were almost 100 between the two of them, 100 each. But yeah, good deal. Richie Rich, good morning. Good morning. Hi, first time on. Had a great weekend. Good. Like to hear it. Good sales. If you're just now joining, 3 on Poshmark for me and 20 on eBay. So boop, it met my low end of my metric of 1% of my sales. 1% of my sales met my metric. Now I will, if we are going to go to Disney, I do need to put all my stuff on vacation mode today. So that will happen. When I do that though, obviously I won't make any sales on Poshmark, Mercari, or Depop, but eBay, I might run a sale. But also today is Monday. I will turn vacation mode off on Thursday. So it'll only be on a few days, even though I'm in Florida till Sunday, because I have 1 to 3 days shipping on eBay. Good morning, Kevin. What's up? How's business? Business is high. Business is good. Business is good. Thanks for coming to the One Not Show last night. If you came out, appreciate it. I just want to get some things out. Got 1,000 sales now. I only needed 16, but I'm like, I better put a show together with like 30. So sold 35 items. It was fun, and I appreciate you guys coming out. Sold a dress bag, $8. It only took 6 years to sell. Got it for my second ever thrift trip, 2019. Nick, that's not one of those things that you're like, I'm delisting it and returning and just donating it. There are things like over the years like that where I'm like, I'm done with it. I've had it for $6, $8. No one's buying it, and I'm selling it. I'm just donating it. I mean, look, everyone says safe travels. What is fall break? I want one. Good morning, Amy. I used to know what they were when I was a teacher. Fall break. The kids here get a week off of school. Kids and teachers get a week off of school. Used to be 2 days to a week to make a more balanced calendar. And let me tell you, teachers and kids need it alike. Parents probably don't. Good morning, Tish. What's up, Tish? Thanks for doing everything you do in my Whatnot shows, Tish. I really do appreciate it. Morning from the Bay Area. What's up? You're up early before 6 a.m. Woo. Congratulations. What's up on 1,000? Thanks, Gladys. Appreciate you. By the way, I packed everything. This was that was the thing. It's all packed. It's all upstairs. It's going to the post office. Good morning from Colorado. What's up, Colorado? Hit the bins last night and making lemonade out of those lemons I picked up. Let's go. Yeah, they send lemons to the bins, but we got to make lemonade out of them because there's good stuff there. Nice. I love Colorado too, by the way. I know that's random, but I love Colorado. Live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Pam. I know. That's what I think of. Dana, good morning. Tar Heels State. Good morning. Tar Heels. How are the Tar Heels doing now that Bill Belichick's the coach? I know the first game, but I really haven't paid attention. How the Tar Heels doing? And I know football there isn't like that big, but they've gotten better over the years. I know it's all about basketball. I know. Just had the best weekend ever. Dang. That's what we like to hear. I know some people in here are going to be like, I had a really slow weekend, but I'm glad someone had a really good weekend. Best weekend ever. Not this weekend, but had a giant 1,000 bundle on Poshmark last night. Let's go, Dora. No estate sale this weekend. $1,000 bundle on Poshmark. That's got to be some sort of record. At least, yeah, that's crazy. Good morning from Chile, Wyoming. 37 degrees. Yeah, but I bet, piece of scrap, I bet you're like, it's just the time of year I enjoy. Not too cold, not hot, just chilly, crisp little mornings. That's pretty crisp, though. That's 5 degrees away from being freezing. Geez, Dora, I know. Missed your Whatnot. No problem, Pam. It was fun just hanging out, whatever. You guys are always like, come to those, hang out, watch, make fun of me, all the good stuff. Good morning, Tej. Good morning. I'm jealous. That's a banger. What's a banger? What do we talk about that was a banger? What is a banger? Good morning. How's your mom? Mom is gonna have she's gonna have a colonoscopy. She's got some bleeding internally somewhere, and they're trying to figure out, and she's gonna have a colonoscopy here at 11. So that's what's up. And we're supposed to leave for Florida. They've already supposed to left. We're supposed to leave for Florida, but it's our mom. I don't know if we're going to go without her. She's grandma. She's like in Moana. She's like the tribe. She's like the nicest lady in the world in charge of the tribe, our grandma. We can't go to Disney without grandma. Had a 43 on, is that eBay? Yeah, on eBay. I thought that said Etsy. 43 on Etsy. Congratulations. Disney. I know. Hopefully we get to go. If not, it's not the end of the world. We want health. FYI, if the bundle weighs more than 5 pounds, you have to pay extra for the packages by weight on Poshmark. I have heard that. Unfortunately, I haven't been down that aisle yet where usually I have like, I think last week was it 4 shirts that sold, 4 shirts and 3 shirts, or 4 shirts and 2 shirts. Those are like my biggest bundles I've had. If you expect handling time to 1 to 3 days shipping, you will need to put it on vacation mode. Weekends don't count as days. Correct. So I would be leaving tomorrow morning and getting back on Sunday. So it would be longer than 1 to 3 days shipping time. So my handling time is 1 to 3 days. I turn it off on Thursday. So I'll really be on vacation mode until Wednesday, just a couple days. And it's no big deal because I'll be listing during that time as well. My sales, when I go on vacation mode, my sales probably drop by about 50%. I still get some sales. School just started, and also doing the Whatnot last night will help make up a little bit for the sales, so that's good. School just started for you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, fall break. We've been in session since like August 1st. So it's been a quarter almost, right? Need to try Whatnot. Yeah, try. I mean, You just got to stay. I would say, like, if you're new and you don't have a big audience, there's a lot of people that come in. Last night, what did I text? I had last night 13 of 17, the people were new buyers. 13 of 17 were new buyers. I shipped 17 orders. 13 of them were new buyers. So there are a lot of people shopping out there. Morning from the UK. What's up, UK? I got a little bit of the UK right there. A little bit. Good morning from South Florida. What's up, South Florida? We'll be there soon. Not probably as far south. I'm a whatnot star now. Bearded. Oh, I'm glad I'm a whatnot star in your book. Am I anything else in your book? Like anything more than like a whatnot star or more than a friend? Anything? Just out there. Circle yes or no. Wayne's going to love that hat. I know. You know what, though? The Titans got a win handed to them. If you guys didn't see yesterday, I know a lot of you don't care about football, but you probably have watched the Super Bowl, know a little bit. The Titans, this is how they won. The Titans quarterback threw an interception, which is not good for the Titans. The guy caught it, brought it down, fumbled it. They, like a hot potato, they all tried to get it into the end zone, and a Titan landed on the intercepted ball in the end zone for a Titan touchdown. Craziest play. I called him, and he's like rolling, and I'm like pissed. Just when I think instead I sell 10 items, why can't they buy when I have time to pack it? That's all right. It's all right. You'll take those 10 items. Silver lining. You got those 10 items. That's good. I know, though, right? When you have time to pack it over the weekend. Andy, good morning. Posh went crazy. Had 23 on there. Thanks to the 15-item bundle. 23. That is huge. I have three. 61 degrees in Arizona. I'll take that all day. That sounds lovely. 61 degrees in the morning sounds lovely. It is 63 here. We have a freeze warning. Fall's my favorite time of year. You know what? I'm pretty sure fall is the number one time of year. I feel like I have something here. I think fall's the most popular time of year. Crazy enough, surprisingly enough, I know over spring, over summer, I think fall's, I've heard that. I'm sure there's different, different polls and all that sort of thing, but whatever. What's up, Javier? That Posh Funder from Dora was my message. Oh, got separated. Got you. I just got back from Disney. How was it? Did you like it? I love Disney. We do something Disney every year. Don't go without her. Just let her get well. And make great. Go without her and make great memories. Yeah, we'll see. Whatever Grandma wants is what we'll do. I just got back from Disney. Just learned the hard way when a guy bundles 9 pairs of jeans. Oh boy, yeah, you're gonna have to get a big box, and that's gonna be heavy. 9 pairs of jeans. That's probably like 15 pounds, right? Something like that. Have a wonderful time praying for Mama. Appreciate you guys. I found a Laura Piana cashmere jogger pants. Guys, that's your sign not to pack up joggers. For $4, sold it for $135. My best ever. Congratulations. Laurel Piana makes joggers. I have a pair of pants that I got from a buyout. I need to list those. Cody, what's up, Cody? Cody, you got a big night tonight. Cody's got a big night, and I hope you win because the Jaguars need to lose during our division. Hope you win. I care about football for the shoe. Go Colts. Let's go. Hey, we're tied for first in the division. We're tied for first in the NFL. My bad. Couldn't make the ending up if you tried. Titans and Cardinal franchises should just shut down permanently. I agree. They should have shut down permanently. The Titans. I mean, you would think in like a city like Nashville, they would have a pretty good team. Just a garbage team. The Bears play tonight. Do they play tonight? Are there 2 games tonight? I thought the Chiefs play tonight. Who plays tonight? Let's see. Tonight, we have the Chiefs and Jaguars are tonight. Maybe the Bears. I don't know. Chiefs and Jaguars, I know, play tonight. Over 5 pounds on Posh. Usually cheaper to split into 2 boxes. That's good. Do your own on pirate ship postage. Ooh, okay. I like that. Okay, pirate ship, 2 boxes. I like that. Oh, anger out. Of course you say that. Always have the tips. Titans were handed the game like red, white, and blue hands gave away his items. 100%. That's so great. You're right. He's done a commercial for them, so they just hook him up with stuff. Like, I haven't even thrifted for a month since I moved. I haven't even thrifted for a month. Love football. Cook let them down in the fantasy, and now Worthy is questionable. I'm doing so well. I'm last in fantasy right now, actually. I was our quarterback, the Colts quarterback I was playing against, and he got 3 touchdowns. I was happy with that. I'm fine. I don't care. But think if you had like Lamar Jackson and oh boy. I can hang with the Bears as long as they don't play the Colts. Hey, I like the Bears too. Actually, I love Chicago. So I root for the Bears. I root for the same. I don't know. I don't dislike many teams. In fact, last night was the first time I ever, in my memory, rooted for the Patriots. Ever. Disliked the Patriots ever since Tom Brady. And last night I rooted for them and they beat the Bills. Sorry, Mr. Show. No problem. No problem. You guys know Monday mornings are for talking to. So I know we haven't packed a single item, but that's just the way it is. What's up, Dan? Thanks for coming in. Talk about anything, guys. Talk about anything. Mondays, talk about whatever you want to talk about. We can talk about it. Trust me, I use 2 grocery boxes. I get delivered to my house to ship giant Poshmark order. Yeah, Poshmark order. So ship in 2 separate orders. Good way to do it. Bears have a bye. Whoops. We didn't lose. There you go. You didn't lose. Didn't you win last week too? They had a pretty good win, didn't they? Last week? Didn't they win? Search Reseller Community is the best on Facebook. Let's go. Take a chance, Thrift. You know what? I will say this. When I look every day, I look over there. I usually just like things. Sometimes I'll comment and things. It's been more active than ever. So that's cool if you're over there and it's just made for resellers. That's free and people can share things and answer questions. I'm really happy that it kind of took off. And for the record, I don't get a dime from that. So I didn't make it to make money. Y'all know me. I don't get a dime. I don't get followers. I don't anything from that thing. Just for the record, he's technically telling the truth. He's not thrifting, just getting curbside pickup. Yeah, it's true because he makes commercials for him. First time finding Todd Snyder in the wild. Todd Snyder, 60 into 604 hours. I like to find more of that thrifting gods. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes, you will find Cody. You'll find more Todd Snyder. Todd Snyder is a really good brand. I have 2 pair of Todd Snyder shoes that aren't selling though. Kind of sad about that. Maybe I need to lower the price. Maybe that's the problem. I'm taking away who's your car. You rooted for the Patriots. I know. But listen, because I rooted for them, now we're tied for first. The Bills lost. Okay. I mean, not because of root, but we wanted the Bills to lose so we could be tied for first. I appreciate. I really hate that San Antonio NFL team because we don't have one. I know you guys had the Spurs though, and you guys won more championships than the Colts and the Bears and everybody probably combined. Those years that you guys were really good in San Antonio. Still waiting to hear. Still waiting to start the new job. Finally got the P-test results, so I hope they came back clean. If not, you got to be stopping that other stuff if you want that job. To split into 2 separate orders on Posh, you need to manage the shipping yourself through third party like Pirate Ship. Yes. And I use Pirate Ship when I sell things like people will want something like that I find online. Like I need to contact the person. I found that Halloween mask and whatever, and they're like, hey, can I buy that off you? And I'm like, sure. I really don't want to list it. So I need to pirate ship that to them. Crystal, good morning. Search Reseller Community is very helpful. That's what I like to hear. It's good. Like I said, there's more interaction than there has been. Beard and I actually talked about that. Ralph Black, I received 500 padded envelopes from post office. I ordered 50. Good for you. Padded envelopes from USPS, the ground ones. I'm going to probably call and order 500 more. I'm sorry. And then here are the poly mailer ones. We'll talk about it. I only have 3 Poshmark, but I might ship some stuff in those. Jaden, first box used 5-pound label on Posh. Second box used Pirate Ship. There you guys go. Okay, let's get into orders. Since we're talking about Poshmark, let's do Posh first. Let's hit up some Posh. All right. First item is a J. Lindbergh Jay Lindbergh, pretty good brand to be on the lookout for, especially if it's men's. My buy cost, is like $5 for shirts, so I usually buy almost everything. This is linen, Jay Lindbergh, and it sold for $25. $25. Let me get that eBay back up. $25 for this Jay Lindbergh blue linen shirt. Paid $5 for it. Again, this is Poshmark, so I'm going to put it in one of these padded. It just makes more sense to put it in one of these smaller envelopes than the bigger ones. You know what I mean? Found Poncho for the first time. Poncho, guys, great brand. You have to look. Poncho is kind of a tough brand to look up on eBay because obviously you can find like a ton of ponchos, but such a good brand. I found probably two in my entire thrifting career, and I think two. I think I've only found two. THC is legal in Minnesota, and this is not the government job. Not concerned. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I've always wondered that. Like, for example, and I'm indifferent about all that stuff. I could care less. So let's say it's legal in your state. THC is legal in your state. I know Illinois, but you play for the Bears. But you can't be on it because I guess it's the NFL rule, National Football League. I guess it's not a government job, but I guess it just depends. Whatever your job is cool with. Thanks, all. Never knew you could do that. Yeah. Thank the chat. That's right. Keep up the great work. I really enjoy the content. I appreciate you. I wish I could do more videos, just like YouTube videos, but I really enjoy lives, and I know I don't get a ton of new people by lives because it doesn't push lives, but that's okay. I'll still do them here and there. Obviously, Lululemon sweat shorts. I've had these for a while. I have my shorts bin up there, and it is so full. Like there are like athletic shorts. Viore always sells. These I took an offer right away for $18, $3.99 for these. My Jay Lindbergh women's is crushing it on Poshmark. Let's go. Yeah, Jay Lindbergh is a good brand. It's a good brand. I don't sell women's clothing anymore except for on, as you guys, on Whatnot, which I think I'm going to have a show sooner than later for women's because I found a ton in the storage unit yesterday. A ton. Morning, Sandra. Good morning. I'm listing 5 a day and getting 2 sales a day. Is that normal or need to look what I'm selling? No, that's not normal. That's really good. If you're listing 5 a day and you're selling 2 a day, that's really good. Let's put that in perspective. If you're listing, if you're listing 500 a day, you're selling 200 a day. That is super, super good. Yeah, I wish I could do that. That's good. I think that's good. Does anyone have any experience with having 2 eBay stores? My wife and I have good luck finding skirts, swimsuits, and shorts. We have a eBay for cheap. We might open an additional store. Yeah, I know there are people, Cody, that have 2 stores and they do well with both of them. If you have Nifty or I think any cross-lister for the most part, I don't think you can have 2 eBay stores cross-listing and all that stuff. But so if you just have like a store where you just want to sell on eBay and it's called like swim plus more, so, like swimsuit plus more, then yeah. But 2 stores work. You just have to, if you're cool managing 2 stores. But I get it. I think that's not bad. Like, let's say if I wanted to start, if I had thousands of ties, I could do a tie store and people they know my store. It's for ties. They come back to my store. It's just ties. And then I have a store with my clothing. I think that would make sense. 5 a day and 2 sales a day is insanely good. Yeah. Nick's an OG when it comes to eBay. He knows. Insanely good. So that's good. Keep doing that. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. These are new with tags American Eagle pants. These were $4.99 and I sold them for $20 on Poshmark. $20 on Poshmark. Again, mall brands, I talk about it anytime I sell it. If I find them new with tag for $5, shirts, whatever, I will pick them up. Going out one of these Ground Advantage padded because it's going out on priority or not priority on Poshmark. All right, you guys are talking to each other. Just share that we should look for these. This right here. Bakers, I found one $4 and sold 3 days later. Look, thanks, Nick. Look, Nick. Look at that. I've never even, I don't think I've heard of that brand, but you found it. Okay, good. See, we're in here. That's why we come in here. We learn these brands. There it is on the screen. Learn that brand right there. You might find one. Especially Nick puts it into existence like that. It's a good thing. eBay orders. eBay orders. You're welcome, Cody. Look, everyone, go Tiffany. We have great success turning $3.99 Lands Ends plus women's swimwear into 20 on the regular. That's the thing. There are so many, and I talk about there are so many different ways or different items in the thrift store, clothing, hard goods that you can make a living off of if you can find a cheap enough buy cost. $3.99 into 20 is great. Most people probably aren't looking for those. Our ties are $1.99. If I find Brooks Brothers ties all day long, I could probably make a full living out of those. You know, like 200 ties a day that'd be crazy. I have 2 eBay accounts. One is just suits, sport coats, and better dressers. There you go, Ralph Black. So like a menswear, like a dresser, menswear, and accessories. I thought about that. I would call it like the gents store. So you would have nice like Polo Ralph Lauren linen suits and ties and canali pants and things like that, accessories. Yeah, I need to bring in more money, don't we all? So I need to list more, Tiffany says. Yeah, so you're selling 5, or you're listing 5, selling 2. Yeah, list more. List more. By the way, I chuckle at Nick's post on Facebook. Which one? I forget which one. What post was it? I chuckle out a lot of his posts. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, guys, got to go on board the plane. Safe flight. Have fun, Angry. Enjoy London. Enjoy England, because you're going to more places than London. And let us know how you like it when you get back. Stonehenge. All right, let's get to eBay. Ordered 2 of these off Whatnot. This is the second pair that I ordered, and I ordered a couple other things, but 2 pairs of Rock Revival off Whatnot. I paid less than $30 a piece, knowing that they'll do well. This sold for $79.99. $79.99 for this Rock Revival. Bought it on Whatnot. These are going out padded flat rate because they are a thicker special jean. So I put them in a padded flat rate priority envelope. That's just how I ship expensive jeans and some expensive other things like a blazer or something like that. They just pay a couple extra dollars. Usually people buying these sorts of things, they don't mind paying a couple extra bucks, especially getting it quicker. So priority, Rock Revival, men's jeans. So great. Women's, I just stole my Whatnot. All right. Don't be mad at me on this next sale. This was a promoted listing sale. So I pretty much didn't pay this was part of a bulk buy. I didn't pay much for it because it has, if you can see it, it's got a stain there. And it has a couple other stains on it. Like some stains there. I didn't get it dry cleaned. So the person who I bought it from knew, like, it's got stains. He's well enough. He's like, I know it's not going to be worth much. This is a 100% linen suit. I've had it listed a while. Someone took a chance on it. I took 125. If this was in great condition, it'd probably be like a 300. Polo Ralph Lauren, 100% linen suit. You just don't find those very often. Call it K-Way Shop 1. Yeah. Everyone steal K-Way Shop's name. So do you okay, you guys talking to each other. Stonehenge is underrated. Loved it. There you go, Courtney. Courtney said that. Angry if you're still in here. Boom. Okay, so I'm shipping this out via priority. I changed it to priority. It was like $2 more. And I'm putting it in a priority box, Amy D. A priority shoe box. So I'm going to roll it up like a burrito, stick it in a priority shoe box. Have to ask, how many items do you sell this weekend, Nick? Always look forward to. Let's see. I did throw a Facebook post up, Chris. 66 across all platforms this weekend. Guys, shouldn't Nick start his own? Let's get Nick to start his own YouTube channel. Let Nick. You're funny. You're smart. You sell a lot of stuff, but you might sell less stuff if you're doing social media. I can tell you will sell less stuff. I'm telling you that now. But you should start a Facebook or YouTube. You need to. You're gonna say, I don't really want to go live in front of people. That's what you say, and then you'll do it, and you'll be like, it's no big deal. I'm talking to a camera and talking to a bunch of people who do the exact same thing as me, and we chuckle together. Haven't checked on Facebook yet. That's amazing, Nick. Congratulations. You definitely tune into what sells. And you know what else? Nick's in the search reseller community group. Consistent. This isn't like a good weekend. This is consistent for him. Consistently selling that many items. You know what else he does? Consistently lists a ton of items. When you can consistently list a ton, okay, you don't like your old job, right? Or you don't like your job. You're there 8 hours a day. You want to become a reseller full time? Put that same amount of time into a reselling career, listing, and all that sort of thing. You'd be amazed how much you could get done and be able to go to the bathroom when you want and talk on the phone when you want on speaker, of course, because you're listing and taking photos, and also watching, listening to a podcast. So that's probably what Nick does. Which is more lucrative, content or reselling? Oh my gosh, Tiffany. Let me show you. Tiffany. So here's my YouTube payout for my estimated payout for this coming month. $330 for a month. $330 for a month. And Facebook this month is going to be less than $1,000. So in a month, $1,300 between. I don't get paid on TikTok, and Instagram pays me about $5 a month. So for me, it's not as lucrative. Now I do I'll get a kickback from like Amazon links, like Nifty links and stuff like that. But yeah, I literally showed you how much I make. So that shows you, for me, I'm a small guy. That's how much I make. Now, if you're I don't know, Froggy Flips or Harry Tornado, those guys probably just make a fortune. I really don't know how much those guys make. All right, Matthew, let's make sure that goes to you. That's the linen blazer. It's going to Matthew. All right, Matthew. The actually funny thing is, or linen suit, that's a linen suit too. Kind of crazy. And it's Ralph Lauren, not Polo. Suits. One of my thrifts, everything has an odor from Pest Control Weekly, but they're amazing items. I don't get suits. I don't suits because of this. Would you dry clean and remove the smell, and would it be worth it? I'll wash everything. Okay, so the suits smell at your thrift store. If I found a suit that I know I could sell for over $100 and pay $7 for, and then pay $10 or $12 to dry clean it, yeah, because I have $20 into a suit that I know I could sell for over $100. That's how I would approach that. Yes, it would be worth it to me. Appreciate the smart and funny, but am I pretty? I mean, I thought about it. I mean, K-Way's not pretty, and he has a bigger following than me. So yeah, you're much more in shape than K-Way, that's for sure. I haven't seen you in 2 years, so I don't know. Nick, how many do you list a day? I know he said he listed like 250 in 1 week. I agree with Nick. You should follow Surfs Up on with the YouTube. I agree with Nick. You should follow up with the YouTube. See, I agree, Nick. You should do YouTube. Love your content, so helpful. I appreciate it. Okay. Look, Chris bought a mic last week. I can't wait. Nick, you better just message me. In fact, just message me so I know. Okay, guys, I have to leave. I'll try to check back in a little bit. I have to go to the doctor. Good luck at the doctor, Chris. Good luck. Positive things. If it's whatever it is, but going to the doctor is never like the best thing in the world, right? All right, next item. Polo Ralph Lauren. Sold it quite a bit. So there's a Polo Ralph Lauren I just sold. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. You guys know it's just what we do. This is an XLT. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. This sold for $22.99. Not a Nifty sale, not a promoted listing sale, just a regular sale. Unless Nifty recreated it and someone bought it that way. That could happen. But yes. Had a lot of questions about, is it easy to switch from Vindu or List Perfectly to Nifty? I didn't do it, but from everyone I've talked to said, yes, it's easy. So if you're watching this and you have that question, people in the chat would probably tell you, yes, it's super easy. Everyone I've talked to has. That has done it has been fine. Okay, these are new to me. Let's see how much I paid. I don't even remember. Ready? Let's see. Are they on the bottom? Okay, $12. $12 is what I paid for these. Is that 12? Yeah, it's a 12. $12 is what I paid for these. These are new to me. It's called Untamed Street. Untamed Street is the name of these boots right here. They have the cap toe right there, and they have a zipper on the side. Paid $12 for these at a thrift store. They sold for $130. Took a best off for $130. Had them listed for $200, so they must go for like over $200. Had them listed for, I don't know, probably 2 months. And now's the time of year they would sell. Had an offer for $130. Yeah, I'll take it. $12. Done. They're going out. They're going out via UPS. So I'm gonna put them in one of these boxes. I do 20 per day. I schedule out. There you go. 20 per day is what Nick does a day. He scheduled out. Always going. There's always 20 going out every single day. Let's go. But Nick also is an everything seller, but he has become more clothing. But he's an everything seller. He's in Chicago. He was a follower, or is a follower, I guess, of the channel. But one time, Beard and I were in Chicago, and he came up and he's like, "Hey, I think I follow you," and we met in person. I'm way behind in the chat, but how I understand the law is the company goes off HQ and law of the state. I'm not sure. Law of the state, law. I'm lost in the chat too. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, with the THC, the laws of the state. Got you. Okay. For the THC. Lives road to. Oh, yep. We talked about that. What's up, Cam? Ever heard of Unbound Merino pants? Unbound. It sounds familiar. You guys know I buy these again. So I don't have, like Bearded has one of those big roll, like that it's attached to the wall and you can pull it off and tear. I don't have one of those. So I bought these and they're they're like $50, but you get, I would say, over half a year worth of these. And these are great. They're in my Amazon link. I love these. These are great. And a lot of times they're sold out. We do the collabs on OnlyFans, but just not reselling content. I know, right? There's 3 of us in that, right? There's 3 of us. Don't leave out K-Way. What's your store name, Nick? There you guys go. What's up, Trisha? How are we doing in here? We're doing well. Trisha, might not come to Disney now. Girlfriend, might not come to Disney now. Yes, Unbound Merino is amazing. Just found and sold my first. Okay, let's talk about it. Unbound Merino. So very, very nice lady that thrifts. I've talked about these people before. So she thrifts for her son and daughter-in-law. They're full-time. They list 120 items a day between the two of them. 120 a day. She thrifts a lot of their women's clothing, and she taught me about Unbound. I just now remembered. She said it's really good. We were at a thrift store, and she's like, if you find this brand, it's really good. It's women's, and it was in the women's. And so now I know. Merino wool Unbound. I was at Disney yesterday to see the Newfound Glory. What's the Newfound Glory? We'll find out later today if we're going to Disney. We'll find out later today and how it's all going to work out. So those boots, be on the lookout for them. I think most of you are smart enough to know, like, if something feels quality and heavy, like boots, and there's a name on them, you're going to look them up. That's kind of the case with these. Going out UPS, so I have to make sure, take that. And again, I'm lucky. My USPS, UPS, FedEx, and Goodwill, they're all like in a little diamond. So I have no problem taking it there. The band, I mean, Newfound Glory. I don't even know that band. Newfound Glory. Newfound Glory. Oh, I guess they are a rock band. Newfound Glory. Images. They look like a band I would have listened to. Here you guys go. This is like a band I would have listened to, and then remember, I like all genres. I love this stuff, and then I like all the like Snoop and everybody back in the day. Newfound Glory. I probably know their song. I'll listen to them later. The wooden handmade statue I found at the estate sale a few weeks ago sold on eBay for $100. No markings, but I knew it was a unique piece. There you go. No markings. That's it. That's tough. That was always tough to sell for me on eBay when it was unmarked, because it's a search engine. People are looking for something specifically. A lot of times it's a maker. So congratulations with that. That's a good one. Polo Ralph Lauren, another Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Definitely a fall look. This one I had in my fall bins. Most of the time I'll list these year round, but if it's like a fall look like this, I'll put it in my fall and winter bin. This one sold via promoted listing, $21.99. Pop punk band. Yep. Trisha lives in Jacksonville, so a couple hours from Disney. I think she has a Disney pass. Rod. I live in Indianapolis, not close to Disney. I want it that way. That's totally the Backstreet Boys, right? That's not. I totally messed that one up. My store. There you guys go. That's Nick's store right there. You want to go look at someone who actually sells stuff? Boom, right there. This was a Nifty sale. Sold for $20.70. Carbon and cobalt. That's it. Nick, we talked about this last week. That's it. I'm going to continue to buy it. And right when I say I'm not going to buy it anymore, it's just selling for me. The last 2 months, it's been selling for me. So carbon to cobalt, this sweater thing, obviously this is a little bit unique, a little bit different. Sold for $20.70. Nifty sent out an offer and someone took it. Going out in one of these eBay ground things, one of these eBay poly mailers, even though I have these right here. Should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? Good morning, Darlene. Welcome in. What's up, Gin Duckies? What's up, Gin Duckies? Welcome in. Just doing the thing. Doing the thing. Carbon to cobalt. I want to pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. I want to pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. 2070, making sure it's going to Clinton. It is going to Clinton. Clinton. Next item is Polo Ralph Lauren. Bought a ton of these. They are cut, but they're new without tags. But a ton of these. This is washable wool. $10 a piece, sold for $39.99. I hope to be selling a lot more. I'm really surprised at the cotton and these. The cotton ones I list at $29.99. These at $39.99. I'm surprised they're not selling more. This is just the third I've sold. It's okay. They'll sell, but I'm surprised they aren't just like flying off. I spent quite a bit of money, so I figured like I'll make my money back in a couple weeks. Not the case. Pop rock is one of my favorite genres. I have Rock Out by Ludacris stuck in my head. Yeah. See, I loved the music in the I love all music, to be honest, except for like where I don't know what they're saying because they're like Slipknot type of stuff. And I don't listen to a ton of country, but I love instrumental music. I love like all that stuff from the 90s that rock, like Limp Bizkit, Korn, and then you had like Dr. Dre and Eminem and Snoop. And then even like before that, you had all of it, like it all. All right, that's all for $39.99. $39.99. Now I'm stuck listening to whatever my kids listen to. K-pop Demon Hunters. Catchy. I like it. Golden. It's a great song. Um, What's up, Brittany? What's up? Back from vacay, ready for Q4. Congrats on the weekend, Nick. Look, thanks, Brittany. Appreciate you, everyone. If you didn't know, Nick's going to start his YouTube channel this week. So tune in, everyone. Follow Nick on YouTube. He's going to start his YouTube channel this week. He's going to change it though, his name from Nick to something different. Oh, maybe just keep it the same. Actually, keep it the same. Nick from Chi-Town. Have you heard of the brand Sitka? Yes, Jen. Sitka. I've only found it 3 times. A shirt, a sweater, and a really nice jacket. The best hunting brand. Goes for $1 bajillion. So if you guys don't know that brand right there, Sitka, that's the brand to be on the lookout for. Sorry for the questions. I have 500. Don't ever apologize. That's what Mondays are for. We ask questions. Have 500 items on eBay only. Is it time to cross list? Yes. Tell her. Tell Tiffany, everybody. Tell Tiffany, yes, it's time to cross list. 500 items. It was time to cross list probably 400 items ago, especially if you're listed consistently. Time to cross list. Go ahead and do it. And I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and you're gonna do it today because you won't regret it. You're gonna cross list, and then you're gonna set up your dashboard so you can get all those offers sent out, and you'll probably not be able to catch back up to 500 in a while because you'll sell so much stuff. Trust me. Links in the chat, orangesourceoffinds.com. Give it a free trial. Awesome hat. Thanks, Justin. I like it too. Right? I actually bought this hat from K-Way Shop, who hates the Colts. Isn't that crazy? Roll out. That Ludacris. We were listening to Ludacris coming home from soccer on Saturday, and it was Move Bitch. And I had my son in the car. We listen to stuff like that, and he just knows. He's the sweetest little boy. He knows not to say those things. But we listened to it. Sorry. I had to listen to oldies when I was growing up. My dad's music. They got to listen to my music. Who cut the tag on the new merch? Is it Ralph Lauren? Yes. So when Polo Ralph Lauren gets donated, they'll cut the tags off a lot of times and cut that just for these purposes. So yeah, I listed as new without tags. The delay fall, I think, is keeping the fall items a little tame right now. I'm still hitting the high 80s in the Midwest. Yeah, Nick and I live 3 hours apart. It's going to be 80 today. So yeah, I think it's keeping that tame, all the fall stuff, but these sold. Someone just canceled it, so I'll put that over here. They're Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy pants that are perfect for fall that will sell as soon as we do get that cold snap. Good morning, Joseph. How do you document your business expenses? Do you keep up with the receipts for taxes? So thank you. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. One way I know people use Jason Hayes spreadsheet. You can look that up on YouTube or just online, Jason Hayes spreadsheet. Nifty now has an analytics where it will pull in all of your sales. So there's LL Bean, Scotch, Plaid. I must have just sold that. So we're going to have to pull that. But here you go. Those Lululemon shorts. It pulls it in. It takes out the fees that you paid. You just have to put in your buy cost, and it will keep all your spreadsheet for you, cost of goods, all that sort of thing. Yeah, and you put in your cost of goods. So it's actually all on Nifty. So you can have your spreadsheet, your cross listing, your dashboard, everything on Nifty. And I talk about this often, but that's one way. I have another spreadsheet that I use that my CP and I kind of made. The 90s were the best for music. I know. Golden on repeat here too. But everyone's going to say their decade was the best. Pressure's on now. Yeah, everyone following Nick. He's going to be live later this week. He bought a mic, so there's no excuse. But you can't find one person who hated Ace of Base. Nope. I saw the sign. Nope. That was like one of my very favorite first. I think I was in 3rd grade when that came on the radio. I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. This was another Nifty sale, $20.70. This was a Johnny L. I almost didn't pick it up because usually I only buy Johnny L golf stuff, but it's a nice little hoodie, little hoodie pullover. Sold for $20.70. Sold pretty quickly too. There you go. We just want Nick live is what. If you're if your items sell on eBay, it's time to cross list. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Dora has videos out too. Yes, there you go. I have never found this one. Q user always come up with really good stuff. I've never found that brand. KUIU. I never found that brand, and I have my eyes out for it. That is one brand that I have not found yet. I need to find it. I need to find it. I bet if I go more rural Indiana, there's a chance I would find it. This is going to Minneapolis Detail. What? Minneapolis Detail is the name of it. Okay. Must be like detail store, detail shop. This is a repeat buyer, and it was also a Nifty sale. $20.50 for this. Vineyard Vines sweater, quarter zip. Vineyard Vines sweater, quarter zip. Really nice sweater for $22.50 for somebody. Vineyard Vines has good pieces. Like last night I put my one not show. There are some good pieces, Vineyard Vines, that do okay. I'm going to secretly, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to put this in a ground advantage. It's going out ground advantage. And from what I hear from K-Way's shop, that you can send whatever you want in ground as long as it's going out ground. Just saying. Just saying. Boop. Going out. How was last night? What's up, Granny B? Cute last night. Oh, cute last night. It was. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. Found a 1950 Chicago White Sox jacket for $20 at a yard sale. Sold them one day for $100. Keep your eye out for that. Yeah. Anything from the 50s that's like major league anything, good money. I like to ask out loud, when did Cool Pants decide to break up with me? Cody, it's not you, it's them, okay? It's not you, it's them. They're just not as desirable anymore. You're still desirable. There's still a market for you. Just the market for Cool Pants has just gone down a little bit. Don't worry, though. You still like them. They just dropped it. They used to be like a 9. Now they're kind of like a 7. So you just have to drop the price. I do. This is my bin right here of hiking pants, right? So I know, look, cool. Cool. Both these are cool. They'll sell in the next couple months, okay? They'll sell in the next couple months. It's not you, it's them. There was a What show that was selling Frank and Eileen. I bought a couple things. We shall see. Frank and Eileen's great. Hopefully you got them for really cheap. Why did someone cancel the Ralph Lauren cords? Let's see why they canceled them. I did sell something, so we'll have to grab that. Why did they say? What did they say? It just says cancel. I forget why. I forget why they wanted to cancel them. But stuff like that, I don't even care. Cancel, relist, done. Going back to what sold. Okay. $100 for the thing behind me. I live in Northwest Illinois, Indiana. Supposed to be in the 80s today, dropping down into the 60s for highs the rest of the week. There we go. It's going to feel like fall. Now that stuff's going to sell. The Nifty business tracking is amazing. Most overlooked part of Nifty. There you guys go. Or asking about the tracking and spreadsheet, part of Nifty. Again, I dropped a link in there if you want a free trial, or go to sourceupfinds.com. It's worth it. You get a free trial and a discount off your first month, and I get a little kickback, so I appreciate that. That's cool too. Morning. What are you using live to reach all platforms? Good question. So what I use is called Restream.io. I've used it for 2 years now. Restream.io. I'm sure there are more out there, but I can stream if I wanted also to Instagram and TikTok. But Instagram, you have to put it separate. It's kind of tough, and you can't see it in the chat. The chat's different. So you can't see the chat from Facebook and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube just work really well with it. Restream.io. Whenever I find KU, it's always where you least expect it. Well, maybe I'll find it here in the city then. Maybe I will find it. Nifty Business Tracking is not robust as other products. You have to have your listing synced or you'll miss the sale data. There you guys go. There you go. I know there's also like My Sales Genie, things like that. What's the reason to promote very high-end prices, Sitka pants? There's not. Okay, so if you only want to promote certain items, which I did, Vicky, for a long time, I only promoted items on eBay that it was a saturated market. For example, Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, maybe Duluth pants. There's just quite a lot of them out there. But if I had Sitka, no need to promote that. Or at least no need to promote it more than the lowest promotion. I just promote my whole store now, but you don't need to promote that. That's the type of thing you don't need to promote. It will sell itself. People look for that size. There's not a ton out there, especially if you sell it, price it cheap enough. So, I know, Cody, I try to be kind. I'm just telling the truth. Y2K pop punk. I like Y2K pop punk. Like Sum 41. Y2K pop punk. It's like Sum 41, right? Sum 41. Okay, so this was a cool buy, right? This is your Ralph Lauren. Where's this? Where's the tag? Where is it? So Lauren by Ralph Lauren. I don't pick a lot of these up, but this is a 3-piece suit. So whenever you find a 3-piece suit, it always brings more money if you find it in a good brand or whatever, a good material. So, and it's a double-breasted. This is great. 3-piece, that's why I picked it up. 3-piece, the vest is has the two different sides, double-breasted, 100% linen Ralph Lauren suit. Sold for $100. $100. It took a best offer of $100 on this suit. Most people, I think, pass up on this brand, including I pass up on most items by this brand. But this was a great. I also bought a whole bunch of suit supply by this brand. I did it all in one store. Someone had some really good taste. So this is going to also go out priority in a shoebox. Peak is a decent brand to find in men's pants. Peak. I don't know if I've heard of Peak. I promote it 2.7. There you go. 2.7. Yeah, whatever works. I'm a big component of advocate of whatever works for you guys. 2.7. You just have to fiddle around with it. I think K-Way said the other day that he was going to drop his promotion during Q4 because more people are buying. Good morning. I just started to cross-listing all my items with Nifty and had amazing sales on Mercari and Posh this weekend. Super excited. Treasure State, congratulations making the switch. You'll make more sales. Envious of you that you had sales on Mercari. I had none. But yeah, definitely Poshmark with all the sharing and all that stuff. It'll help you out. But paid $10 for this suit. Sold for $100. Happy about that. This week, by the way, is going to be my largest payout week on eBay in probably 2 months. I could look back and see this week is going to be my largest eBay payout. It's that time of year. I started listing more again. Mental health is doing well. So yeah. And then right away, now I'm going to be going to Florida, but I can take a lot of pictures today and be ready for that. What is that? Lincoln Park? If you're talking about Lincoln Park, I saw them live too. RIP. But I saw them live. Really good, obviously. I'm easily persuaded to hit up Goodwills right now. Nah? Yeah. Nick or Cody, listen. Today's a great day for you. Your team plays. Your Chiefs play tonight. Monday Night Football. You can get wings or pizza, your choice tonight. If you want to drink beer, that's your thing. You're going to drink beer. And today you're going to go thrifting. It's going to be a beautiful day for you. Don't stay at home today. Go thrifting. Have a great day today. Let's see. Michael. Going to Michael. All right. Like I said, I had these boxes to ship. Perk men's pants. Yes, Perk. So I sold a pair. Let's go over here and look recently. Sold Perk. I think I sold a pair recently on eBay, $29.99. Perk. Men's pants. Yeah, and also Nifty's a great place to see where you sold something at, and it got delisted across the other platforms. Real quick, let's get to the next item. These are Duluth. I always pick these up. Duluth Flex Fire Hose Pants. So Duluth Flex Fire Hose Pants, especially with the rivets everywhere. I just talked about these on my haul. Yeah, I just talked about these on my haul that I released last week. Listed them and they sold right away. $24.99. $24.99. Quick sale. Quick sale. Perk is a decent sleeper brand. Didn't come across it often, though. Maybe half a dozen pairs found. That's actually quite a bit. I think I've only found 2. I think I still have a pair for sale. Let's look over there. Oop, I think I'm surprised because they were the same size. So let's go back. Listed. Yeah, look, I still have a pair for sale. Blue. Same price. So we'll see. Hopefully they sell quickly. I had a bundle of 5 items sell on Poshmark last night. But I had to pay an extra $4 for shipping. It was over 5 pounds. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. That's not bad. I think that's okay. But people were talking about earlier, if you sell more than that, if you sell like 10 items or more, do 2 separate shipments. Do the one through Poshmark and then do like a pirate shipment. Going to James. Boop. Next item is Brooks Brothers, okay? I sold one of these last night. Brooks Brothers Country Club. Brooks Brothers Country Club sell well. This has no hit on it. It's just a 2XL Brooks Brothers Country Club shirt. Most people would pass this up in a heartbeat. The Brooks Brothers Country Club does pretty well for me, so I pick it up. Sold for $18.99. Sold pretty quickly, too. Took off from work today, too. See, Cody? Don't sit at home. Don't sit at home and feel sad about your cool pants. Go thrifting. Go find a new pair of pants. Ditch that pair of cool pants. You're better than those cool pants. If you promote your listings and are on the top of search, the lowest price, would you still get hit with that promotion cost? So you only get hit with promoted cost if someone buys it through the promoted program. So there are different ways that eBay will promote your item. Sometimes if it's off-site, sometimes it's on-site, on eBay, off eBay. Sometimes it's the top of search. It just depends. For example, this did not sell promoted. So someone just naturally probably looked up this brand and mine was there and it did. So not everything sells promoted. This next item didn't sell promoted either, but it was a Nifty sale. $18.89. 2XL Polo Ralph Lauren. I bought those actually together. Good morning, Janet. Thanks for popping in. Good morning. And Richard, good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, so 2XL on this. This sold for $18.89. I do not take best offers on Polo Ralph Lauren button-up shirts, but Nifty does still send out offers, so every once in a while someone will get a better deal than I normally would give anybody else with Nifty doing that. Next item, oh my gosh, I've had these for so long, and I still have more of them. I'm so over them. Okay, fine, God, I'll go out. Be good, y'all. Good. Hey, have fun thrifting, Cody. Have fun thrifting. All right. Columbia New Tags. Columbia New Attack shorts. I bought these Columbia New Attack shorts for $2.50 a piece at a Dick's Going Gone sale. I still have a ton left. This is one of the times where the bigger is not the better. The ones I have left are size 40 and 42. All my 36s, 32, those all sold super quickly. These sold for $14.39. Was a Nifty sale, $14.39. But remember, I paid $2.50. September sales was average for me. Come on, early holiday sales. They're going to come. Let that cold snap hit, and we'll be good. It's going to hit this week. And I think we'll start selling some more fall stuff. People are still wearing, I wear shorts year round, but people still wear shorts year round or still wearing shorts right now. Jerry. Thanks, Jerry. Next item. A pair of Allen Edmond shoes. Now, these shoes, I did use my leather cleaner. So look how good. I'm sorry, but I think I did a good job with these. Not to boast, but I think I did a good job with these. These were $12 again, like that last pair of shoes. And I sold those for $70. Took a best offer for $70. They're going out priority as well. There you go. Yep, that's a good brand. Good brand. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's a good brand. I promote everything pretty high, but I always wonder if I'm the lowest price and they filter by I still get hit with that promoted cost. Yeah, running, you know what? You can mess around with it. Maybe, promote less and see if you still get the same sales. Mess around. That's a good thing about promoting. You can change it in 30 seconds on all your items. So you can mess around if you can test yourself out. Give it a week or two. See if you're making the same sales with a cheaper promoted rate. If not, go back to it. Good morning, Trisha. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dorfman. Good morning. All right. So we're going to put these in a box right here. I thought about keeping these. I wear size 12. And I'm like, these are good, but they have a blue to them. I'm like, I don't need those. I don't need those. No, keep something different. I promote 3 to 5% depending on the item and sell through. But having the best processor helps me for sure. Yeah, just whatever you guys want to promote at, I'm all for. I got my VM leather balm. The Doc Martin leather balm this weekend. Cleaned 12 pairs of shoes this weekend. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, that stuff's great. In fact, I used to use Kiwi, and then I switched over to this balm right here. I'll show you guys. It's so cheap too. It's so cheap. Surfsupfinds.com. If it will go there. I don't even need to put anything on the top of this box. Okay. Amazon link. And right here is the balm. Right here. $12. And this thing will last you 100 pair of shoes. $12. Free delivery. Boom. Done. And then are these in stock? Nope. These are always out of stock. These are always out of stock. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Are they out of stock? Yeah, they're out of stock. You can't get these. These are the bomb. These are the bomb. But glad that stuff's working for you. It works for me. These are going to Gabriel. Gabriel. Where's Gabriel live? Ohio. Not too far. All right, Gabe. All right, Gabe. Kuyu. That's the name of the brand. Kuyu. K-U-I-U. Kuyu. Kuyu. Pretty sure that's boasting. I know it is boasting. I'm sorry. I did a good job cleaning those, and the photography on those were really good too. I'm saying it. Kuyu. There you guys go. I picked up Allen Edmonds shoes for $2 a few months ago when I was a brand new seller. I wondered why they weren't selling. Now I know it's because they're narrow size and I have them for forever. Yeah, got to be careful. Narrow sizes are harder to sell. You're just going to have to drop the price on those is what you're going to have to do. Drop the price. Polo Ralph Lauren, okay? Have you ever heard of that brand? But for real, Polo Ralph Lauren men's just pants, right? I talked about these recently in a short form content. How I've been picking these up. These are green. These guys sold so quickly for $22.99. Polo Ralph Lauren green pants, perfect for this time of year. They're going out ground. I went deep on reviews too. It's highly rated and comes with a sponge. Oh, you went deep on the reviews of that leather cleaner, of the Doc Martin leather cleaner? Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, Ethan Banks, the shoe guy, you guys know Ethan. He's the one that told me that's what he uses. I'm like, $12, I'll buy it and give it a shot. It's great. It's great. Honestly, I wish I could. Cleaning leather shoes is kind of like painting a wall. Like they don't look real great. And then after you put that stuff on it, it just looks really, really good. It's like therapeutic a little bit. This is, what's up, Eden girlfriend? Want to say hi to everybody? Come on. This is Brooks Brothers with the hit. It sold for $19.79, and that's the year my sister was born. That's a Nifty sale. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
That's not loud enough.
Hi.
That's little Eden. Hold on. What are you going to do today? What are you playing right now? Legos. Okay.
I'm just building something.
You're building something? Okay. There's little Eden. By the way, you were asleep when I got up this morning, girlfriend. Brooks Brothers 1979 Nifty sale. Stay away from A, B, and C widths. Those are the narrow ones. There you go, JD. JD's telling everyone. A, B, and C widths. Usually I find those in women's shoes. So like Ferragamo shoes, like I'll find it narrow. Ralph Lauren pleats are selling for me. Yes, Ralph Lauren pleats. It's coming back. Dad Monarch Nike shoes, pleats. Oh, man. I use it on purses also. Oh, yeah, that's anything leather would be good, right? They say hi. They say you're a cutie, too. They say you're a cutie. Are you a cutie? Yeah? Here you guys go. Justin uses this right here. If you're looking for another product to try, I mean, for $12, if it's not a bad idea to try different products. Which one you like the most? I did it with shoe cleaner. So I have the Dawn Power Spray. The Dawn Power Spray is right here. I prefer this over Grandma's shoe cleaner. I have both. Ethan uses Grandma's shoe cleaner. I prefer this over Grandma's shoe cleaner. So I have both. It's just whatever you prefer. They say she's so cute. Are you cute? Until you're sassy. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. This is more of a flannel. Again, I saved this for the fall. This sold for $21.99. Lots of Polo Ralph Lauren. Ben Beautiful says hi. What do you say? Says hi. Says hi. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Brooks Brothers shirt with the hit. $20. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt with the hit. $20. Just what pays the bills. Pays for the Legos for the daughter. Actually, the Legos she's playing with are the Legos I grew up with. Are you playing with yours or mine? Those, someone gave us those for free, so never mind. Next item, Kju's $26.99. I bought these for $20. This is the last one. Glad to get rid of it. This is a polo shirt. They have little skiers on it, so probably not that desirable. Size small. Bought it for $20, sold it for $26.99 about 2 years ago. Happy to get rid of it. There you guys go. There you guys go. Another one, JD. How many items do you consistently list per day, and how many drafts do you typically have ready for eBay? Good question, Michael. So me, when I'm in the rhythm of listing, which will be like when next week I'll be back at it. I usually like to list usually like, I know it's a wide range, but 70 to 120 items a week is what I like to do. 70 to 120 items a week. And it doesn't matter what days I put them out. I just want 70 to 120 a week. One day I might do 40, one day I might do 2. And then I don't do drafts. As soon as I have them ready to go, I list them live. So I don't do drafts. And there's a lot of people out there that do. A lot of people that don't. Whatever works for you guys. I just don't do drafts. For me, I just find it, for some people, it's like to stay consistent. I want to do drafts and have them release 10 a day every day. So I just consistent every single day. And I totally get that. That's a good idea. For me, I'm like, you know what? I want it out there now. So there might be someone later this afternoon wanting to buy it. That's my daughter, pretty and sassy, little redhead. There you go, Festive. She is sassy from the beginning. It was Sassy Frass, wasn't it? Are you sassy? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. You are. You are, no doubt. This is another Nifty sale. Legos for the win, I know. I have good Legos in there, too. I could resell those from when I was a kid. Some good ones. Don't do it. I won't. So, Surf, I bought a pair of Ariat. What's up? 303. Ariat shoes at a yard sale. Didn't realize they were different sizes by a half size. Would you still list it? Oh, I probably wouldn't. Personally, if they're so like a 10 and a 9.5, I wonder if someone probably bought the other different sizes. I probably wouldn't list them. I mean, you can, but the time it takes to do it, it's going to be a tough sale. I probably wouldn't. Yes, I know someone in the chat's going to be like, there's someone out there that I know, but you all know it's going to be tough to sell those. What do you use to clean to polish cowboy boots? That's what I use. I have some yet listed, know how to clean them. Cover light scratches. Yes, that's what I use. So I use this stuff right here. Doc Martin leather clean. This right here. This is great. This stuff is great. It comes with a little sponge thing. I do all my leather shoes. And like they say, you can do it on leather purses. But go to surfstopfinds.com and you'll see that this is a link, my Amazon link. These are really, really good. Way better than Mr. Clean erasers. Really good. These are really good. Anyway, that reminds me, I need a list. So 2 things. Actually, I do want to share this again because I'm about to use 2 of them. So I'm about to use this right here because I have a whole bunch of ties I need to list. And I'm about to use this right here. And you can probably get these things cheaper somewhere because I have hats I need to list. They just sit around. I'm tired of looking at them. Just got summer items like shorts. List now, wait till spring. Tiffany, I would list whatever you have. What I always say is, for me, I list priority first. So whatever's priority per the season. Right now, it's fall going into winter. Those are the items I'm listing right now. If I'm done with those and I have time, I'm going to list those shorts and polos. If I list all that fall and winter and I thrift later that day and I come back and I have more fall and winter, I'm listing out fall and winter. So I list just priority on the season, but there's never a time when I'm not listing. If I go through all of my fall and winter items, I'll go back to listing spring and summer in the middle of December. So I just prioritize. You're welcome. My area boots are half size different. Oh gosh, look at that. I knew some. Well, you guys maybe need to hook up. Maybe it's the size that you need for that foot. Half size different. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. It looks just like that other shirt I shipped out. Just a little bit different pattern. Fall colors. Really good shirt for that time of year. 1709, another Nifty sale. Nifty had a lot of sales like later in this live from Nifty. I always joke about the value of things in my kid's bedroom. My son gets nervous when I mention it. You know what? I know, like her. Eden, come here. Do you want me to sell my Legos?
No.
No? What about the bikes that I thrifted? Do you want me to sell the bikes? Your bike and the orange bike?
Yes, the orange bike.
Yes, the orange bike? No, the pink bike?
Yeah, the pink bike. Yes, the orange.
Okay. I will. List some single shoes. People do look for singles. All right. List of singles. Look, the chat has spoken. I would go with what the chat says. Don't go with what I say. So we have 3 people that have said list of shoes. List of singles. I picked up 2 mismatched gloves, sold them separately for a low price. Sell them separately for a low price. Sell the Ariat on 2 different listings, single shoes. I sell shoes that way. There you go. And you know what? If this is the case, if this is what people are saying in the chat, that they have success selling 2 different shoes, when you go to the bins and you find just that one shoe and you can't find the other one that's in really good condition, probably worth picking up. I mean, that's what's going in my head right now. Amazon Prime Day starts tomorrow, so fill your cart up with supplies. There you go. Yeah, fill your cart up with supplies. FYI's fast sellers are Abercrombie & Fitch 90s high-rise denim. Ooh, high-rise denim for men's and women. I'm guessing that's women's. Okay, I need to be looking at that. Abercrombie & Fitch stuff is selling pretty well. You know what? I do have one more item. Let's see if I have it close by. Let's see. Let's ship it out. Let's ship it out. I swear I had an item. Buyer paid, ship now. This is an LL Bean Buffalo plaid Buffalo plaid flannel. Buffalo plaid flannel. Okay, got it. LL Bean, Buffalo plaid flannel XL. Really, really good. Obviously, it's like that classic lumberjack winter. This sold for $19.99. Let's go out ahead and print out the label. If you have any last questions, though, ask them. eBay. Awaiting shipment. Get shipping label. And I did flat rate shipping for $7 on this shirt. It's going to cost $6.59 to ship out. So I do flat rate now. This was a low flat rate. So I have a over a pound and under a pound. This was an under a pound flat rate. That's how I have it listed in my thing. So it cost just about what I charged. So it's all good. So a few things I sold a few things for my grandkids. There you go. Yeah, as they get finished with toys, we sell them. My wife's in charge of that. She's good at that. She runs our garage sales too. I used to shine boots and clean shoes as a job. The Doc Martin Wonder Balm is awesome. I used to swear by Bic for leather conditioner and balm. Great for cleaning and conditioning. Dang, Shelly's in here, the pro. What's your thoughts about removing background and using white background on eBay? Wondering why sellers use white carpet for background instead of just using this tool. For me, it's just an extra step. If you watch me enough, you guys know, like, I like to cut out as many steps as I can to make things go quicker. And I think my background looks okay. For example, like, here's a picture of this shirt. I think that looks fine. You got a little bit of that Berber carpet. But yeah, white background, totally cool. And now you can even place it on like AI models and stuff like that. Thanks for the heads up, Dora. There you guys go. While we were here, I had 2 Mercari for the month of October. Boom, let's go. See? Good for you. Mercari, that's more than I've had for the month, that's for sure. LL Bean, $19.99 going in this. Do you have a video on how to set up Nifty? I might. I do have a video on Nifty, Tiffany, but I can tell you right now, it's so easy. So once you sign up for Nifty, all you do is go in and you put in your credentials, or you could use your Chrome link. You just put in your credentials. Okay. And it will sign you in. It will sign you in. It will ask, can Nifty have permission to link up to these platforms? You say yes. And then you just go to inventory and you sync everything. It'll come in and it's super easy to cross list. Let's see if I have anything to sync over. Set up this. It's so easy. So easy. That's it. You can go back and watch it. Set this up. Come like offers, update offers. I want to do 10% off the original price. You can include a message. Thanks for your interest in the item. I didn't have that set. Recrates, all that sort of stuff. Still syncing. I'll still answer questions though. How to tell fake Ralph Lauren. I have one that looks too small for large, and the material tags is at the very bottom. Looks like one notice as the tab collar. Vicky, IG me. I'll let you know. Instagram me, and I can let you know if it's fake real quick or not. Thinking about switching to monthly total of cost of goods, total earnings in order to get the profit. Cost of goods earning instead of itemizing inventory. Any reason we shouldn't? It's up to you. Talk to your CPA, but that's pretty much what I do. I do total items sold, and then I do total cost of goods. So my cost of goods are $525 on average, and then so I just do total items sold while I do my taxes. But I do have it all in Nifty if I need to go back. All right, let's go back over here. Turn that off. Sync complete. All right, so I just synced up everything from eBay. I list my stuff on eBay. You can also list your stuff here, but I list my stuff on eBay. I'm going to cross-list it over. Everything's already filled out for Poshmark. Everything's filled out. Cross-list. Boom. And it's cross-listed over that quick. Same thing for Mercari. Everything's already filled out, the price, because I listed on eBay. cross list over McCarty. See all the pounds, the weight, everything, UPS ground, everything's filled out. You just have to go to those platforms and set up your account, to cross list over to them. So like make your Surfs Up Finds account on Depop or Mercari, whatever. So I need to cross list these items, but that's how quick it is. Boom. While we reflect back on more, why will reflect back more when you photograph? There you go. Yeah, probably it doesn't. It won't soak up the light as much. That's true. Nifty will be difficult for Depop if you don't use a passwordless tool like a Chrome extension. There you guys go. Like a Chrome extension. Listening to you while at Goodwill. What are you doing listening to me at Goodwill? Get me out of your ear. Get in the mood. I'm not putting you in the good mood at Goodwill. I do hope you find some Sitka. Go look in the jackets right now. LL Bean, like a flannel, like we just sold. LL Bean, barn jacket, any of those. That's what we find right now. Cash accounting is easier than, there you guys go. I have a 13-pound Poshmark box to ship, but I can only update the shipping label to 10 pounds. Not sure what to do. So, J Boogie, what everyone earlier in the chat was saying is to ship it in 2 separate packages. So, do the Poshmark one for like 5 pounds or whatever it is, and then ship the other one using Pirate Ship. So, ship the one using Poshmark, then do the other one, Pirate Ship. You send it to their address and everything in a separate package. It usually will be cheaper. Can't connect to Depop on the Magic Link not working. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Also, Nifty's got great customer service. So just contact customer service because they can tell you, and they can actually go in on their end and see what's going on. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going to head off. Appreciate you coming in. Maybe I'll see you. Maybe if you see me, I'm not going to Disney. If you don't see me, I'm in Disney. Maybe I'll go live in Disney. That'd be kind of fun. But appreciate all you guys. Have a great week of selling.